And as I mentioned, Jeff, at the top, it's been a rough go here for the Twins here in September. A playoff team right now, yes, but not playing at their best by any stretch here.
Well, let's look at it this way, Corey. You've got back 3 of your best players. They're not in the lineup today, but they're back, and that's where all your offense comes from.
On the mound here for Minnesota today is rookie righty David Festa, making his 12th appearance and his 11th major league start.
Well, if Festa can establish that high fastball, especially up in the upper 90s, as we've seen him do on previous occasions, he'll give the Reds some trouble.
And Jonathan India leads off. He's had a good weekend, 4 for 6 in this series, and his day starts by getting plunked. A fastball at 93, and a painful way to begin this one for India.
And that elbow has been a source of concern for India. He had a assist that burst not too long ago, and he's had it really wrapped up and padded. That is awfully close to where that cyst was at to begin with.
So the leadoff man is on, and now Elly De La Cruz, the 22-year-old all-star shortstop. This guy can do it all. India runs, and he'll steal second base, and no swing as they check. So after getting hit by a pitch, he wanted 90 feet right away. To the right side, backing up, and former Red Kyle Farmer makes the play on De La Cruz as India advances down to third. Now Tyler Stevenson, and solid plate appearance to begin. This one for Stevenson, his walk rate better than league average, and he's on here in the first inning. So now 2 on 1 out for one-time Twin minor leaguer Spencer Steer. To third, India coming home. Lewis fires, and Jeffers tagged him out. So the contact play was on. Festa inducing a ground ball. Lewis feeds Jeffers, and India is out number 2.
Has been a common occurrence for the Reds. The ground ball to third, the throw to the plate with a man on third, and he is a dead out.
And Steer reaches on the fielder's choice, moving Stevenson to second. Now TJ Friedel struck him out with a changeup. So the Reds make some noise, but Festa goes off speed, strikes out Friedel, and Cincinnati strands 2.
Chris, the Reds have to be awfully pleased with what they've seen from Rhett Lowder.
He knows himself. He knows how to read hitters. He had a tremendous college career.
And the Reds against the top of the Twins order. And leadoff man Matt Wallner leading off for the first time in his career.
And struck him out with the changeup. 13th strikeout for Lowder. And that's his 5th with his changeup to begin his big league career.
Now Royce Lewis standing in.
Line to short and off the glove of a diving De La Cruz. And Lewis will take a turn and hang on.
Well, there is a different sound off the bat of Royce Lewis when he makes contact on the sweet spot.
It's 107 off the bat. Now the veteran Carlos Santana, off-season pickup for Minnesota, pops it up, and room for Santiago Espinal in foul territory. And on one pitch, Santana's out number 2.
And with 2 outs, here's Larnach.
Lewis runs, 3-2 pitch, hit to right, and Fraley to make the play. There's 112 off the bat, but Fraley positioned perfectly. Some hard contact off Lowder, but no runs.
Twins come to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. We're scoreless.
Willie Castro wearing that famed number 21 into the batter's box.
And strike 3, Lowder with a sinker at the top of the zone. Strikes out Castro looking. And the second strikeout for Lowder.
We've seen several times here early in the young career of Lowder where he's got a called strikeout at the top of the zone with that 2-seamer.
Ryan Jeffers.
Slider played well there, strikes out Jeffers. So back-to-back strikeouts for Lowder. Now Brooks Lee, 1 for his last 24. To the right side, and Jonathan India will throw out Lee. And Rhett Lowder, 3 up, 3 down. And we're scoreless after 2.
Big tall right-hander David Festa gets ready on the hill facing the number 9 hitter in Noelvi Marte.
And he strikes out Marte with a breaking ball.
One time through the order now, and he'll face Jonathan India.
As India strikes out on a Festa fastball at 96. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 down.
And Elly De La Cruz is the hitter. And the 2-2 is in there for a called strike 3. That is the 3rd straight strikeout in a 1-2-3 third for David Festa.
We're in the 4th inning. David Festa has retired 7 straight. Stevenson walked his first time up.
And there's a base hit to left for Stevenson. As Margot will throw it back in, and Stevenson is out for the 2nd time today, and that is the first hit for the Reds. So now Spencer Steer. To right center, hit a ton. This one sending Castro back. He will turn, and that's in play and off the wall. Stevenson rounding third base. He will score. And on his way to third base, another triple for Spencer Steer. And the Reds take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's 2 balls here in this ballpark that Spencer Steer has hit. Well, that ball was tattooed.
Everybody safe for an infield hit for TJ Friedel.
So now Ty France, 1 in 2 on, nobody out. To right center, playable. But Castro will make the catch. Steer will tag and score. Holding at first base is Friedel. And Ty France picks up the RBI with a sac fly, and the Reds now lead 2-0 here in the fourth. Minnesota answering back with some offense. Back-to-back singles. And the Twins have 2 on, nobody out. Down by 2 here in the home fourth. Hey, Trevor Larnach lined out in the opening inning. And they'll get a chance here. There's one. They'll come home.
Oh, wow.
And now in a rundown, Lewis will go to third. High catch there. A little pump. And now Lewis will be tagged out by De La Cruz. So the Reds do turn 2, ending up at third base Santana. And this promising inning for Minnesota on 1 pitch. Now 2 down and a man at third. And now it's up to Willie Castro. And he lines a base hit to left. And the Twins score Santana and make this a 1-run game. The All-Star Willie Castro with a 2-out run scoring single.
That is just a great piece of hitting by Castro.
And there are 2 down, and Ryan Jeffers coming up for Minnesota. Line to left field. That's a base hit. Santana will score and tie the game. Again, Larnach not running well will stop at third base. A game-tying RBI double from Ryan Jeffers, and the Twins answer back. And it's 2-2.
It's this little short swing, waiting as long as possible. That's hitting right there.
And now Brooks Lee with a chance to put his team on top. Line to right center and a base hit. And Minnesota will take the lead. Larnach scores. Jeffers scores. 4-2 Minnesota.
Well, that is back-to-back supreme at-bats by the Minnesota Twins.
A key game for Minnesota here today, with the Tigers especially already in the win column.
So a 2-out 4-pitch walk by Justin Wilson to Royce Lewis, and now Carlos Santana.
Santana sends this one to left, sending Steer back. Steer going to the wall. Steer will look up, and that is gone. A towering home run from the right side for Carlos Santana. And the Twins up the lead to 4 on Santana's team-leading 22nd. It's 6-2 Minnesota.
That ball hit the facade of the upper deck.
So Jeffers lines a base hit to center, and the Twins have 3 on.
And now Brooks Lee, who had a huge hit in the 6th inning, a 2-run single, will bat again.
Fair ball down the right field line. Larnach is in. Castro will score, and now it kicks away and right from Fraley. Jeffers is in. Brooks Lee is going to end up at third base, and the Twins break it wide open. 9-2 Minnesota. And the Twins have put up 5 in the 7th after a 3-run 6th. Prolonged the 9th inning for Ellie De La Cruz. And now we'll see this matchup that we saw here on Friday. Alcala strikes him out to end the game in Minnesota with an important victory today. A couple of blowout losses this weekend. No Correa, no Buxton, and Minnesota down 2-0 early, scores the final 9, and the Twins beat the Reds 9-2.